Addiction Adventures. I am so glad that you are here, and it is such a blessing to be live tonight. I'm telling you, it has been an interesting 2 months for me for 2022, but I am here, I am alive, and I am working on a crystal canvas .us, so crystal canvas art, which is 100% crystals, absolutely beautiful. This is a Robin Mead artwork. She is exclusively licensed with Crystal Canvas, so go check out her work. Also, I am so blessed to have 3 other lovely ladies with me for hashtag Palentine 2022. This is the collab that we're in. Basically, you can work on anything that you desire, diamond painting or cross stitch that brings love to you, smile to you, you feel loved by, and it's just a great way to relax and for self-care. Did not have to be a new start, just needed to have about 50% left. Needed to be at least 30, we said 30 centimeters in one direction. I am going to turn the light pad off for just a minute. These colors are absolutely beautiful. Look how this is turning out. I'm so in love with it. Let me find my little, this is what it's going to finish up looking like. It's a 40 by 40, absolutely wonderful. Crystal canvases also come, as you can see, in baggies. I did not put it in containers like I normally do. I just didn't have time or feel like it, and so there you have it. So I'm going to say hello to everybody. Let's see who's in the house. Hey, Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter. Hope you're feeling well. Hey, Chijuana, Mama, good to see you again. Hey, Irene. Hey, Anik. Welcome. Crafting Judy, so glad you're here. Hey, Joe, my Canadian friend. I hope you're staying warm. Hey, Sue. Melody's in the house. Dawn's in the house. Yes, I know it's such a beautiful painting. Hey, Cindy Lee. Lots and lots of hugs. Hey, Mickey Sunshine. Hey, Mom and Dad. Hey, Wilma Jean, how's school going? Are you staying up with your work? Are you cheating in diamond painting as I would be? And hey, little Miss Press, welcome. So I picked out number 20, which is S. Another thing about Crystal Canvas is they have very few symbols. It's mostly ones. I meant numbers and letters, and then a couple symbols if they run out. This is 30 colors. Hey, AK Rose. She and I have been meme trading on Instagram. I absolutely love it. Having a great time. She finds the most inspirational and also funny memes. So good. Hey, Patricia. Hey, loving the sparkle with Cindy. Welcome. I hope you guys are here for great night. You've got your favorite craft or your favorite snack, because I got some Facepalm Wednesday stories to tell. Oh my goodness. You know, my mind is just not what it used to be, and I've just done some really embarrassing things. So why not just share it with the whole world on YouTube and have it recorded and for all time, right? Wilma Jean is taking a study break, writing a paper on the benefits of art therapy and bipolar disorder. Yes, that sounds very interesting. I am training 2 interns right now at work. I had spent a lot of time and energy working with another department. We have 28 people on the waiting list to see a clinician, basically me, and there's no way I can take on 28 more torture survivors. It's too much. I already have way too many high trauma cases, and it's just been very, the work itself has not been stressful. It's the guilt I feel of not being able to help more people. And so I've just really been working on being kind to myself, taking a deep breath, knowing I can only do what I can do, And I also have to take care of myself. I've been dealing with a lot of medical issues behind the scene. Everything I eat, I'm pretty much throwing up within 3 hours. So my body is just rejecting food right now. I'm on lots of vitamins. I have been to the doctor multiple times. It's just been an interesting couple of weeks, and so I had to take some time off. That's where I'm at right now. But I love you all, and I am so glad that you are here, and we are just going to have a fun Friday night. Hey, Redhead, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Kaden Diamond Painting, welcome, welcome. So glad you guys are here. Are you guys ready for spring? Oh my goodness, I have a friend who posts on Facebook at the end of January a countdown to spring. And I'm telling you, I am so ready. Hey, Berta, thank you for coming in. So I cannot wait for spring. I do have most of next week off. Oh, Tiger9, do you like it? I want to hear how you like it. So I took most of next week off because we are planning on moving this summer if we can find a home. Knock on wood, the market is crazy right now. If we can't find a home, we're not going to push it. We're going to take our time because I am not moving unless I get the kitchen I want and the craft space I want. But this week we decided, my husband took a couple days off. I basically have no clients this week, but I'm working on some case noting and some treatment plans at home, but it's in my own time. So I'm probably putting in like 15 hours instead of 40. And we're just going to purge. Like basically I'm going to sit on the couch and my husband's going to hold something up and I'm going to go, oh, we haven't touched that in a year. It's going to the shops. We have one place here for clothing that gives the clothing away for free. And then we have Salvation Army and Goodwill and a couple other places. And so I'm just going to kind of distribute based on, you know, what's closest and different things like that. So I'm hoping to get rid of a lot of the stuff I've been holding on to for the almost 18 years we've been living in this home. And that's what we got planned for next week. I'm also hoping to get a couple videos done because I'm literally drowning in packages that have finally come in over the because of the supply chain issues. Like I really haven't ordered anything in quite some time, but everything came at once. It feels kind of like when COVID first started. We all ordered things and it took 3 to 4 months to get it. That's how I feel this happened. And I'm like, literally have a wall I can't get out of my craft area. And so I plan on just sitting down and going through it all and then being able to reorganize it and, you know, figure out what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it, right? And oh my goodness. I don't know. Let's see. I have been going back and forth about DAC tomorrow, Diamond Art Club, to see if I want to get that lab. I think the reason is because I'm already buried alive. I'm like, I really don't need another diamond painting. The other thing is because I haven't had a lot of videos out. You read my mind, Kaden. Because I haven't had a lot of videos out. You guys are great at watching my videos, but therefore I'm not going to get that YouTube kickback, which is my craft budget. So I'm like, okay. I really don't have a craft budget this month to buy them. So I'm going back and forth. We'll see what I do. We will see what I end up doing. Who knows? And it also probably depends on if I sleep, take a nap. We have 2 soccer games tomorrow. So if I'm in the soccer game and not paying attention and it gets released and I don't buy it, then fine. if I do buy it, then I do buy it. I'll let you know. I would let you know. Yes, I have seen the dog one. I know. And we used to have a black lab. Her name was Kaylee. So labs are near and dear to my heart. To my heart. This Thursday and Friday, well, we've been on a roller coaster all week. So Wednesday, we took our daughter to see Hamilton. And it was her birthday / Christmas gift. And we went out to dinner beforehand. Oh, thank you, Narita. You're such an enabler. You must want me to buy the lab. I love this sticker. How cute is that? So we went and saw Hamilton. That was her Christmas or birthday / Christmas gift. She loves Olive Garden, so we took her to Olive Garden for dinner. And it was funny. I asked my husband to get me a bottle of water, which of course it's like a Dasani bottle, right? Just a 20 ounce. And I know, Crashly, I wish I could have taken you. But I'm sure it was like $4 to $6. I mean, it's just outrageous. But the lights started flickering. There actually had been a medical emergency, and so there was a delay, and they like put all the people out of the lobby area. We were all crammed into this other area, and then that put everyone buying their wine and their drinks behind, and you can't take your drinks into the auditorium. And so he was standing in line, and they started flickering the lights, and he's like, hey, why don't you guys go sit down? I'll catch up with you. I'm thinking he understands the protocol that you cannot take liquid into, hey, Ruby Q, good to see you. You cannot take the liquid in. So he has a coat. I'm thinking he'll stick the bottles in his pocket, or he'll like wrap them around, or wrap his coat around. So he comes in and he's like, your water, I got you 2 bottles. It's down there by the lady. She wouldn't let me bring them in. And oh my gosh, so I told you I get sick like every 3 hours, like clockwork. And I needed that water to survive getting through to act, like through the acts. And there's no way I could get out because we were in the middle of the aisle, and it's like there's 50 seats total, and we're right in the middle. So I'd have to climb over 25 people thinking I'm going to puke. And if I can sip water just calmly every 15 minutes or so, it helps keep my stomach at bay. And I was just like, oh my gosh. She's like, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I just did it. And I was like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just exhausted. I'm just tired, right? I wasn't trying to take it out on him. It wasn't his fault. Hey, Satya. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. And so I sat there, and it was such a good show. Like, everyone did a great job. Lydia said she knows the like cast inside and out of the original. And she said, you know, there were a couple people she prefers on the original, but the staff, like the harmonies and the way they acted, like it was really good. But I was so tired and claustrophobic with all those people. And so I got through, and then we went and got our waters and sat there. And then I went back in, and I felt a little better because I had water in me. But we got home at 11, which is kind of late for Lydia because she has school the next day. So Thursday, instead of going to her school, she went to one of the high schools that she's looking at going into. And she had a really fun day. One of the high schools she's thinking of going to, you could potentially become a pilot. So she got to do the pilot simulation, and she was joking about how she landed the plane. It just wasn't on the runway. But at least she didn't crash it. And so it was, she had a lot of fun with that, but they left straight from school. My husband picked her up from the high school to go snowboarding up north. They take a trip every year. And so I did not see them from Thursday morning to, like, they got home tonight around 6:30. And so yeah, they had a lot of fun. But then she has a soccer game tonight at 9:30. 9:30 at night. So they wanted to wish you guys all, they said, tell everyone we send our love and we're sorry we can't be here to comment. So Tim and Lydia send their love and they're sorry they are missing out on the live. But they miss you all and they were excited I was able to go live tonight. So that's the love they're sending. Let's see, what else? Hey, diamonds around you. Well, I am so glad to be on tonight and I'm doing better so I can sit here. I did make myself some homemade chicken noodle soup. My mom, she used to always make it when my belly wasn't feeling good. Basically, you boil your noodles in the chicken broth, and then I like to throw in some, it's a carrot pea frozen mixture. So I did that. Yes, Susan, isn't it? This is one of my favorite pens of all time. This came from Enabler's Outpost, which everybody laughs at me when I'm trying to turn off my light pad. Go off. Yes, so I love copper and aqua. And then I got the rose gold tip. I do need to put the rose gold. The rose gold single is a little bit bigger than the actual single, and so I need to replace this with an everlasting tip I have. I just haven't done that yet. But this is one of my favorites, and it feels really good in my hand. My other favorite, I gotta show you, is this beautiful one. And they also spun this. This is a flower blank, Flower Girl, I believe. So I love that one. And then this one broke. I'm so sad. I like this one too. But this was a hybrid and it just fell off my table and it must have hit just the right place. But I'm going to try to glue it back together because it was a very clean break. Like they match perfectly. So I'm going to try to put it back together. So yeah. I'm hoping my wonderful Crafts with Crashly, I'm sorry, Crashly, no. This was a birthday present. I can't give a birthday present away. Crafts with Crashly is making, hopefully, you can still do this, some wonderful pens for our upcoming collab, which is #Beautiful2020. And I'm going to be doing a video to show all the giveaway items that we're going to have for that collab for all members and Patreons to see. Speaking of giveaways, tonight's giveaway is going to be this beautiful gnome cover minder. So I'm going to put the wonderful magnet on the bottom, but he's got a little heart and he says, I love #Palentine2022. And so this is going to be the giveaway tonight. And how do you get this little guy? And I'm also going to put a couple other goodies in there as well. After this video, okay, not right now, but after this video is done, comment on the live down below. And it can be anything. It can be, this is my comment to win a prize. It could be, I love gnomes. It could be, give me that gnome right now. It can be what you're working on, what you liked about the live. Again, #Palentine2022 is all about relaxation. So yes, definitely make a comment. And then next week I will do a comment picker on the live and we will pick the winner. One of the other reasons you want to comment, even if you don't want to win the gnome, is hashtag Valentine 2022 to win the grand prize. You have to comment on the video that the prize was being given away. So for my video, that would be this video because I'm giving away the prize. One Fun Diamond Painter, she just posted this week. So go look up One Fun Diamond Painter. I'll also, after this video, put her link in the description down below. Make a comment on that video. You also can do it on the Uncrafty Crafter. Her giveaway is next week, and then Shine Like a Diamond, she did her giveaway, I believe, a week or two ago. So if you comment on the video that the prize was given away, that's what gets you entered in for the grand prize, which is a free crystalcanvas.usa. Crystal canvas art of your choice. So we will be picking a finalist from each of the 4 people, and then one of those 4 will win the grand prize. I hope I explained that okay. Thank you, Crafts with Crashly. Thank you, Tia. Exactly. So I'm very, very excited. We just want this to be relaxing. All right, I'm going to plug my light in because I can't see the number 1 because I'm not wearing my glasses. So here we go. Oh, I need some wax. It helps if you have wax in your pen. All right, so why are we here tonight? We are here because you want to hear why the wedgie took me down. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for one of the reasons why I pulled a muscle? Okay, so have you ever had your underwear sneak up or grow wider in one of the leg holes, right? So that no matter what, you end up getting a wedgie because one leg hole is bigger than the other. Yes. So evidently that's what happened. I wore a pair of undergarments that one side was bigger than the other. And it had been bothering me all day. Let's just say that. And I just didn't think anything of it, and I went to bed. So as I'm laying in bed, you know, I'm scrolling on Facebook on my phone. Tim's talking. He turns off his light. I go to roll over, and the way I roll over, right, Crashly? So I usually end up on my left side. That's how I end up sleeping. And the right side was the leg hole that had grown, okay? So I'm laying in bed, flat on my back, and I turn left, which means my left butt cheek held the fabric in place, but my right leg swung over, so obviously you get the wedgie on the right side. So, I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. I go to pick the wedgie. All right, we all pick our wedgies, okay? Somebody once told me the difference between a 3-year-old and a 30-year-old when picking their nose is one does it in public and one does it in private. I pretty much think that same thing for a wedgie. So I go to pick it, but I don't know what I was thinking. I picked it in the wrong way, and because my left butt cheek was laying on the fabric, that fabric was not going to budge. And so when I pulled the wedgie was not moving, but my fingers did. And so all of a sudden I felt this pain, this sharp pain, like a lightning bolt, go through my middle finger, up my arm, all the way to my elbow, and also all the way through this area. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, ow. Like, I actually cried out, ow. And my husband looks at me, he's like, what the heck are you doing? I'm like, I just hurt myself picking my wedgie. He's like, what? He's like, don't you know how to pick a wedgie? You're X years old, etc., etc. So we were laughing. Think nothing of it, right? So I get up the next day I can't move my arm, people. Like, I can't move it. It's like stuck in this position. If I move any of these 3 fingers at all, it's pain everywhere, all the way up my wrist to my elbow. I can't even hold my phone. I can't grab anything. I can't, like, I'm trying to shower. I can't wash my hair. I can't wipe my own tuchus. OMG. I'm like, what the heck did I do? Like, I thought maybe I just like tweaked it and that's why it said, oh, don't move your finger that way. But no, I sprained my whole freaking arm. And it was that way for 2 days, people. 2 days. Hey, Cheryl, good to see you. I couldn't type. I couldn't hold my phone. I couldn't open doorknobs. Driving hurt because holding the steering wheel, I had to do everything like lefty. Oh my gosh. And every time my husband looked at me, he just laughed. So yes, picking a wedgie took me down for 48 hours. I could not. I couldn't move it. I couldn't move it. Crashly, I made it work. I did, but it hurt. It hurt. Oh my goodness. So yes, that was my moment of shining glory. I just, yeah. So yes, I had a righty-tighty. And then I texted my mom and my sister that I had sprained my wrist pulling a wedgie, and they were laughing at me too, which is fine. I wanted to make them laugh. But, oh gosh. I'm telling you, like, I'm not going to die of a heart attack. I'm not going to die of like a car crash. I'm going to die picking my wedgie. Like, I seriously, I'm going to be one of those people that just accidentally does something the wrong way at the wrong time. And there I go. I'm going to be like, wait, I was picking my wedgie. Hey, Jesus, what's up? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So yes, that was interesting. So that happened earlier this week. Can you imagine? Exactly, Patricia. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's some interesting things, you know, that I'm sure people get hurt and tell the doctor different stories because the real story is too embarrassing to actually share. And hey, Stacy, welcome. Oh my gosh, Crashly tore ligaments in her hand once from opening a jar of spaghetti. Oh, that must have been some jar. I hope the spaghetti was good. Is that why you don't cook so much? You're scared of the food. Oh, yes. So that is my funny story of the week. And trying not to like show people at work how much I was really hurt. That was interesting. Definitely. Well, you see, Doc, I was picking my exactly. Hey, Stephanie, welcome. Crashly says, if Jen had to go to the doctor for it, she'd totally say she hurt your arm because she was trying to save a puppy. I know, like, when I broke my foot, see, this is the thing. I broke my foot in 6 places from slipping in a shower. But I was in Thailand working with human trafficking survivors. And so I so wanted to be like, oh, yeah, I, like, ran into a pimp and, like, beat him up, or, you know, the mafia that we deal with in that job I had, or say an elephant stepped on my foot, right? Just something. But nope, it was a slip in the shower. And I tried to get workman's comp because What happened is the nurse on duty said, oh, it's just a sprain because she can walk on it. Well, I have such a high pain tolerance. I mean, I was in labor for 2 days on Pitocin without any pain meds. You know, I walked on a foot broken in 6 places without any pain meds for 3 days. So I have a very high pain tolerance, and so she was using pain as the reason. So then they didn't take me to the doctor in Thailand, which means my travel insurance didn't kick in because they're like, well, we don't have proof that it actually happened there because you didn't see a doctor. So then I tried to do workman's comp because it was a work trip, but they're like, well, everyone takes a shower, so we can't say it was a workman's comp issue. It was just like, ugh. So yeah, my husband had lost his job while I was in Thailand. And so just thinking about not having insurance and having to have 2 surgeries. Oh my goodness. Just try not to slip in a shower. Diamonds are on you. An elephant? Yes. Doctor and elephant. The one I is right. Exactly. So I've been hurt, but in the strangest ways. Another way I was hurt, I think Mom and Dad, you'll remember this. My grandfather had retired and he was upgrading his garage. He wanted to have his own garage. And so what they needed to do is run power from the house to the garage. And so they had this, I think it was 4 to 6 foot hole from their back porch to their garage. Well, I decided we would go out and play, and we weren't supposed to be by this hole. And the hole was only like 4 inches across, I think, something like that. I could be remembering wrong, but like 4 to 6 inches wide because they were going to run wire. And so I decided I'm going to just jump back and forth over this all the way down, right? Because it's probably a good 50, 60 feet. And as I'm jumping back and forth, I'm in my jelly shoes, right? Those shoes that look like our little jelly gems, and have shorts and a tank top on. And I can't remember what age I was, but I slipped and my right leg went straight into the ditch and my left leg went straight out. Well, there's roots and rocks and everything. And so from my ankle to my butt, I had all these scrapes and cuts, but I was stuck in the ditch. I couldn't get out. Oh, I can't remember who helped me. I don't know if my grandmother came out or if my parents came out, but I just remember getting having to wash it, getting the dirt out, and just how painful it was as a kid, and just that whole I told you so, why did you do it? I'm just like, I'm sorry, it hurts. Excuse me. So yes, I am no stranger to weird accidents. Accidents are bound to happen. Yes. For those of you who came in, remember after this video to comment on it, and you will be in the running to run this lovely gnome. I will be putting a magnet on the bottom so it can be a lovely cover minder to represent hashtag Palentine 2021. And I'm going to throw in some other goodies too from me as well. So how are you guys doing? I feel like it's been forever. Forever and ever. Amen. We were going to go to a soccer tournament this weekend, but that got canceled. So not this weekend, meaning tomorrow, but this coming weekend, next weekend. I'm trying to think of anything else that's happening. Emma says, I slipped on a magazine on the floor. I twisted my, oh no, Emma. Oh no. I did go and get my eyes checked on Monday. They ended up dilating my eyes, which is normal, but then I couldn't see close up for like 6 hours. So I did go to work, but I had to pretend I could actually see my clients. I'm sure I looked possessed or like somebody from Twilight because my pupils were the size of my irises. And so I'm sure they looked at me really weird, but I couldn't see that. Oh, you're doing Ladybug Love. Good, Rosalind. I'm so glad. Let's see. Tia says she's doing well. She's just trying to find time to craft. She's been in licensing all week, trying to level up. Her brain is full. Shake it out, Tia. Shake it out. It comes out really easily. Cheryl says, me too, with a crazy week. Had a freak mishap and have been getting checked, etc. Inventing Anna. It was amazing. No, what kind of show is it, Crashly? Is it like suspense? Is it like, what is it? I actually, like Tim and Lydia were out. Don't tell Kerwin this. I started watching Picard. I was a Star Trek Next Generation fan. My grandfather would watch it, and so I would watch it. I wasn't really big into any of the other Star Treks. And so I started watching Picard while they were gone, and then my daughter turns on the TV, and of course it shows you the last thing you watched, and she's like, Star Trek? Who's watching Star Trek? And I was just like, be quiet. Stop it. It's not CSI. She's on a CSI kick right now. Like, I can't handle that. That's what I live with every day at work. I want a glass of wine, but I'm afraid the wine, oh yeah, will cause the info to ooze out. Wilma, a minimum of 5 pages. How many pages have you written? I feel like the first 3 to 4 pages were always like great, and then trying to get that last page out, no matter what page number it said, it was kind of a mental block. Like, hey, you're supposed to do a 10-page paper, and I'd get to 9 pages and be like, this is a solid paper, but I have to get it to 10. What do I do? I've already researched everything. I've already put everything in here. Oh, it's crazy. You're still doing the research. Okay. All right, Crashly says, so it's a limited series about Anne Devley, or Devey, who basically pretended to be a rich person in high society. She didn't have a penny to her name. She scammed a ton of people. Oh, interesting. Tiger, I am a trauma therapist. So I work with mainly refugees and asylum seekers and help them work through the trauma they've experienced. So every day I live through a bunch of that. Tia, I thought you were my friend. She's gonna tell on me. She's gonna tell on me. But he talks way above my head. I just like to sit there and enjoy it. I don't wanna, like, you know, contemplate what's gonna happen here or here or here. I just want to sit and enjoy. Plus mom is, oh, I'm so sorry, Wilma Jean. I know you have to be there for her too. All right, let's see. I shouldn't say have to. I know you're there for her a lot. Alrighty, let's dive into K's. What's K? K is number 16. Here, 16, 16. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I know. This chaos over here. Chaos on aisle 3. Chaos on aisle 3. Ever hear of the show Euphoria? The only reason I've heard of it is because it shows up when we're watching the Olympics that it's one of the originals of what we're watching the Olympics on. So that's the only reason I know of it. Let's see. I'm kind of TV'd out. I just right now staring at the wall. It's kind of where I'm at. I don't understand. I just don't want to think. I don't want to deal with drama. Crazy. You guys ever gotten that way? My goodness. I think some of it too is I haven't diamond painted really in a long time. I mean, I did 2 weeks ago for the live, but after I stopped and like went and watched some of the Olympics, and I hadn't done anything for weeks beforehand, and you know, diamond painting is my outlet, and so by not diamond painting, I think all the stress just got there, right? Just built up. So I'm a big advocate for working out your stress. Maybe that's why I pulled the muscle. First, oh, I'm so sorry, Wilma Jean. Yeah, Ruby Cube. There's just something about this year. So I'm coming back though. I'm coming back. I started diamond painting tonight around 6:30, and then I started watching Mickey's live and had fun in there. I don't know why Siri's talking to me from my husband's office, but I guess she wanted to be part of the conversation tonight. My friend watched with his daughter and he was dying to escape. Oh no. The Walking Dead, my parents watched that. They kept trying to get me to watch it, and it's just, I'm sure it's a good show, but I don't know. It wasn't quite up my alley. My alley. No parents. Oh my gosh. My baby's growing up. She's going to high school. I asked her, I was like, so if you don't pick a high school, does that mean you get to stay in middle school? She's like, no, Mom. No, it doesn't work that way. Like, dang it, I tried. Yeah, I try to stay away from anything that's really highly sexualized. It's not, I don't need that in my life. I've got my own stuff. I don't need to worry about other people's stuff. Tia's like, I don't want to know you're watching it. I don't want to hear about it. Just do your thing. Keep me out of it. Keep me blissfully unaware. Hey, unicorns and rainbows. Welcome. Hey, Rosalind. Rosalind said she used to watch The Walking Dead. Her son was scared of it, and she had to stop watching it. Now he likes watching it, and I'm like, oh no. Yeah, I don't watch TV except at Mom's. Got to watch a movie and write a paper on which counseling theory I would use and give details. I took a it was psychopathology in film, and so we had to watch films that had different disorders in them, and then we had to do write-ups of how we would treat the disorders. So we did One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. There's a bunch of old, like, silent ones we saw. Oh, what else? I did a paper on Fight Club and diagnosed Fight Club, and trying to think what others did. The one with Sandra Bullock, when she was going to a rehab facility for alcoholism. Isn't it? I don't know what color it is, but it's really pretty. It's like a red orange. It says it's crystal. The color's number 9. So that was kind of interesting. And then, of course, every film I see, I'm like, oh, that person's this, or oh, that person's this. I'm loving this painting. I really am. It's just relaxing. It's just lots of different colors and sparkle and fun. It's got a good array of color blocking and confetti, like a little bit of each. So you feel like you're getting stuff done, but yet you're not bored. Yes, they did a good job on this one. Parents are to be... We don't talk about Fight Club. Okay, AK Rose. There's one show called Memento where the guy has short-term memory loss. He and his wife, hey Lizzie, good to see you. He and his wife, they were robbing him. I think he was like shaving and his wife was in the shower, and the guy came and shot them. The wife died, but the husband lived. And the whole movie is about the husband trying to be the vigilante and find out the killer of his wife. And the interesting thing is they do it kind of backwards, where because his short-term memory, he has to take these pictures of everything he does, and he tattoos himself of different clues. And it's just, I've watched it multiple times because it just, even though you know how it ends after you've seen it the first time, it's just intriguing how the mind works. And so I think it was really well produced too. I was knocked out of sleep and then my phone vibrated. I was like 10 minutes late. That's okay. You're fine. Oh, Cheryl, congratulations. She finished Notre Dame. Do, 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 do. I have to watch the movie Old Boy. Okay, I'll look into that. I saw this. Yeah. So it just was, that one's a cool one I like to watch. There's another one. Oh, I think it's Identity. That one threw me for a loop. Normally, like with Sixth Sense, I knew something was off, but I couldn't quite tell. And then at the end, it all made sense to me. Oh, don't watch it. Okay, I won't. Hey, Callie, welcome. But Identity, I guess, like these people break down, of course, people break down on the side of the road and it's raining, etc., etc. And they, yay, great job, Wilma Jean. So excited for you. So they end up being in this motel, and people start dying in the motel and they can't figure out who the killer is. So it's very intriguing. And then in the end, you're like, whoa, what just happened? My husband and I think it came out the year we got married. We watched it several times. We kept renting it. Yes, back when you rented things. I got this painting from Crystal Canvas. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a quick workup. It's got confetti and color blocking. It's a 40 by 40, and the artist is Robin Mead, who's exclusively licensed with them. Yes, right, Ruby Q? Oh my goodness. I might have to pull that out and watch that again this weekend. So that one was a really good one too. Let's see. Yes, you missed the Wedgie story. You'll have to watch some of the replay with Lizzie. Oh. Oh, do not click that link. That is a troll. Don't click it. Bad news, bad news. Okay, I'm doing 4s. Stay on task, Jen. Stay on task. So I'm into psychological thrillers. I've never seen Psycho all the way through. I know my mom and I used to watch, Mom, if you're still in chat, or if Dad, you want to type it in for her. What was it? The Man in the Window? I remember, like, he ended up in a wheelchair, and so he would look through his window, and he, like, witnessed a murder, and, like, then he was afraid that he would become murdered. Like, I remember watching, yeah, and she and I would watch shows like The Profiler. I got all this crazy stuff from her. Our minds are just too much alike, which is great as well. So we like to recommend things to each other. Yes, the movie's, okay, good. The movie called Identity. Yes, that's the one I was talking about earlier. Okay, 444. 407 years ago, our forefathers brought before upon this continent a new nation. What's funny is to get extra credit, needed to memorize that. But I only, Rear Window. Thank you. Thank you. The Alfred Hitchcock. Yes. You and I were like on a little, I remember one, I don't know if it was a summer or if it's when I had pneumonia in 6th grade, but we were on this kick where we watched these movies together. But yes, I had to memorize that. The only thing is I memorized all of it, but like the last 2 lines, and I was like, oh, I'll memorize the last 2 lines in study hall. And then my study hall teacher was the history teacher, so I could just tell it to her. The problem is I could only remember everything but the last 2 lines because I hadn't taken the time to connect the dots and memorize the 2 lines at the same time as I memorized everything else. So I can quote it all to you still, except I forget the last 2 lines of the Gettysburg Address. So, note to self, if you're trying to memorize something, don't memorize the whole thing except for the last 2 lines, because your brain will not make the connection when you get ready. Exactly. Are you guys enjoying the Olympics? Anyone watching? We've been watching, like, right, Patricia? Okay, so it's a good movie. It's a good movie. And the fact that I watched it over 25 years ago and still remember different parts of it just shows how good it is. Yes. How are you guys liking the Olympics? You know, I have never seen Casablanca. Like, I need to watch it to say that I've seen it. We did over Christmas watch, oh, I think I told you guys this. It's a Wonderful Life. I not really paid attention to watch It's a Wonderful Life all the way through. And so I wanted our daughter to see it too. So we sat down and watched that on Christmas Eve. So she can say she watched it. But that's how I feel about Casablanca. I need to sit down and watch it so I can say I watch it. Oh no, Vivian. Yeah, I've been watching the snowboarding and all the flips and everything. My daughter really loves that part. I'm kind of intrigued by the curling. Let's see. What else have I watched? The monobob. Okay, guys, that I keep wanting to say the mono boob. My daughter's like, Mom. I'm like, oh my gosh, the monobob, they need to pick another name for it. Like, I know it's a 1-person bobsled, so monobob makes sense. But I keep wanting to say mono boob. Seriously. Seriously. Nope, you aren't, Wilma Jean. I enjoy rooting for other countries. I'm shocked at how many opportunities. Yes, I know. I just root for who seems to like really want it, right? Who's really put in the time and the effort and has the creativity. To me, I mean, I'm loyal to the US because I live here, but it doesn't have to be all about us. I can be happy for other athletes who win as well and enjoy. But I still laugh over the monobob. I can't help it. I can't help it. I keep wanting to say monoboob. And I like to say it because it makes my daughter roll her eyes. She's like, seriously, Mom, seriously. You know, and I keep telling her, bring your friends over. You know, your friends can always spend the night. And she's like, no, that's okay. Like, do I embarrass you? Is there something wrong with me? I thought I was a cool mom. I thought I was cool. Too cool for school, I guess. Oh my goodness. Okay, what? I'm working on the R here. I'm working on the R. What is everybody working on in the group, in the chat? I know we're all finishing up the Ticket to Ride. But I know Wilma Jean's working on a paper. We just watched it again. The Casablanca or the Rear Window, Mom? Polymer clay, woo! Yeah, I didn't actually see it. I just read the article. I feel bad for anyone that falls, though. Like, there's just so much pressure from some of the countries. Just absolutely absurd. It's like your whole country will disown you if you make a mistake. Well, Patricia, I'm glad. I hope you absolutely love it. It's always fun starting a new painting. Always fun. Ooh, the Hannah Lynn Mermaid. Nice. Yeah, I have my beautiful 2022 coming. I can't wait to unbox that and start on it in mid-March. We have so many fun things to give away, fun stories. I'm doing that collab with Lizzie. Also, stay tuned this Wednesday. If you want the dirt on my husband and I, we will be in Tia's live at 10 Eastern. And I don't know what she's going to ask us, but we will be definitely there. My guardian angel. I think that Kelly's is a custom from my grandparents. Mama says guardian angel. Jalopte pearls. Nice, Berta. Yes, it's going to be an awesome show. I'm finishing the last two colors of my last square of Notre Dame. So close. Woo woo. Trying to finish the mountain. Chuck Penson. Oh, you won't be starting for a while. Yep, I think I've done 2 Chuck Pensons. There's one I want to do, the lighthouse one. Chuck Penson, but right now I'm kind of in the mood of doing ones that aren't heavily confetti. I had to stop the Notre Dame with my anxiety. It was just too overwhelming. It's beautiful and I'll restart it later, but right now with where my life is. I just needed to stop. And that's what I love about diamond painting is, you know, you do what you make of it. And if you're not liking it, move on to the next one. Because it needs to, your crafting or a hobby needs to be enjoyable, not work. Not work. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to finish my soup here. And I just want you guys all to have a wonderful weekend. I hope to get some videos out this weekend. Thank you for all your love and support. I can't wait to see you guys around. But yes, thank you for everything. And don't forget to comment after this video closes in order to win this amazing gnome cover minder for hashtag Palentine 2022. Also, I'd love to see your progress in Creative Craft Addictions Facebook group as well as Instagram. Take care, and I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.